Warning: the following presentation contains complete and total nonsense that should not be taken seriously by anyone. Every word of what you're about to hear is wrong. A lot of people have been praising Andor, but there's one major aspect of this series that left many fans scratching their heads. If the show is called Andor, where are all the Ewoks? Now, you might not remember this because this is kind of an Easter egg only the true fans would remember. But the planet in Return of the Jedi was actually called Endor. The two names sound very similar. Need I say more? Newly surfaced interviews with showrunner Tony Gilroy reveal that he originally wanted Ewoks in the show, but he actually got into a fist fight with one of the actors who played the Ewoks, and he ended up having to get a restraining order against said Ewok, which ultimately led him to ditching the concept entirely. But fans were left wondering what could have been. We've seen Cassian having to put up with the most annoying people in the galaxy. He's had to deal with this bumbling fuck-up. He went to prison. He had to tolerate the Maya Pei Brigade, probably the lowest IQ individuals we've ever seen in Star Wars. The next level after that, Ewoks. I cannot work with these furry creatures. They are incompetent, and they smell like poop. Now, if you read the Andor visual dictionary and you read Dedra's backstory, the entire reason why she joined the Empire is because her father never let her cuddle an Ewok. She always wanted a pet Ewok, but her parents wouldn't let her have one, which clearly led to a lot of problems in her life. But some eagle-eyed fans were able to spot this Ewok poster hanging in the background of Dedra's prison cell. Now, one of the greatest and least contested plot points in the original trilogy was that the Ewoks were the only ones who were actually able to defeat the Empire. They are the most effective killers that we've seen in the series. They use sticks and rocks, and the entire series of Andor could have been averted, really the entire series as a whole, if the Ewoks were involved much earlier on. The Gorman Massacre would not have played out the way it did if we had Ewoks dropping rocks onto the stormtroopers and playing bongos with their helmets. While Mon Mothma was waddling around, wasting her and our time trying to communicate with people in the Senate, the Ewoks would have been getting shit done, and they would have looked really cute doing it. Now, the music in Andor was okay, but they should have let Ewoks do the soundtrack instead. Tell me that wouldn't have been awesome. The planet that Cassian grew up on could have also been Endor. Fans were very disappointed when they found out it wasn't, and it would have explained where Cassian got his name from, instead of having him steal it from Marva, which made no sense at all. I mean, what? Come on. But not having Ewoks isn't even this show's biggest flaw. There is one character who is clearly missing from all the new Star Wars shows, and it's such an obviously good choice that I'm pretty sure every Star Wars fan would agree. What happened to Reese? This guy's super cool looking. The toy is one of the best toys. He has a cool looking head with big hands. You see him for 2 seconds in Jabba's palace, and the only other time this character was ever seen again was this pod racer in Phantom Menace, who happens to be the same species as Reese. But this is not Reese. We were promised Reese. Andor was originally supposed to be a Reese spin-off. You know that, right? Reese was also a part of the original Jedi Council until the actor who played him got arrested for mysterious reasons. And why didn't he appear in the casino scene in The Last Jedi? Rian Johnson could have easily inserted Reese into the fan-favorite casino scene, and I think everyone who hated The Last Jedi would have changed their minds if Reese was involved in some way. And to that point, Rian Johnson actually ruined Andor. Because Johnson originally planned on having Ewoks appear in The Last Jedi, Tony Gilroy refrained from using them in Andor. But then The Last Jedi ended up not even using Ewoks, and by then it was too late for Tony Gilroy to go back and include them. So now we have no Ewoks, no Reese, and Star Wars is dead. Thank you for watching. All hail Ethan Van Sciver.